Hi. Welcome to today's Facebook Live on Are We Worthy of Compliments? Now, excuse me today because I am on my mobile phone, so I can't see any comments, or maybe I can. I've never done this actually on my phone before, so bear with me and fingers crossed you can see me okay, and I'm sitting here looking at you. So I've got my notes to the side because today I decided to write some captivating notes for what we're going to be talking about. So I'd love to say give me a like or a love if you can see me or hear me. Although I actually won't be able to tell because I don't know how to work my phone for this. So I'm just going to go technology 1, Deborah 0. But now I believe Deborah's won this round and we're going to give this a crack. Maybe if I put my notes down there, that's not really going to work either. Okay, so I'm just going to reference my notes to the left of me and see how we go. So thank you for your patience on today. So today we're talking about, are we worthy of compliments? And clearly I would say right now, no, I'm definitely not worthy of any compliments because, I do get to see if someone's watching. Hi, for the person who just joined, thanks very much. I do get to see that. So I might just see your comments. If you'd like to put your comments of where you are, I might actually be able to say that I can see them. So anyway, where are we at? How are you worthy of compliments from people or yourself? So when I looked at compliments meant, the meaning meant a polite expression of praise or admiration. So a compliment is when you give something from your heart and you speak to somebody, or you may not say it from your heart. And, I can actually see when people are watching. It's exciting. Okay, so maybe technology has one, but also maybe Deborah has one as well, going instead of just doing this on my computer. Could be a little win in this if I opt to see that. Anyway, going back to this. So a compliment is when somebody praises or gives you an expression of praise or admiration. And you'll know when moments of this has actually happened to you, because sometimes when someone gives you a compliment, you have that uneasy feeling, or so your emotion comes up and you're either shy, you feel you're not worthy of that compliment, self-doubt comes in, are they actually telling the truth, are they not? So when we think about things like this, when we receive a compliment, I'm talking about receiving first, not giving. When we receive a compliment, all sorts of emotions can come in. So someone can say to you, oh my gosh, you look great today. What have you done that's different? And this is actually quite a common one that I do laugh at and I do quite often talk to people about, because people go, I've just washed my hair. Like that's clearly all I've done today. Like I look great. I've just washed my hair. And then you go, oh my God, do I really look that drabby or down or where I'm at most of the time that they actually have to compliment me on my hair? And I'm like, oh my gosh, do I really not look after myself physically when people can see that? So it could also be those sort of things that come into play. That's a common one. Or people go, and I know that women are probably the worst for this, maybe just because I say I'm a woman. People go, oh my gosh, that's such a cute top you've got. And you go, oh, this old thing, I've had this for years. Or, I picked this up in a bargain for $5 when really it's a $30 top. So when we actually react to this is what we're going to be talking about. So when they say that, is it actually genuine that they're saying? So people speak from the heart or from the hip. Now, I know people can speak from the hip, which means they shoot straight away, or they can speak from the heart. And so sometimes you because of your past emotions, you're going, is this genuinely they're actually speaking from the heart, saying, wow, you look amazing, or you did a great job with that? Or are they actually saying something differently? Oh, I can see the comments. Yes, are compliments really necessary? Well, that's exactly it. That's the key here. So when they say a compliment, it can be a voice or not saying something. So when my mum used to, and I reference my mum, although I don't notice it as much now, mum used to say to me, oh, Deborah, your house is a mess. Oh, Deborah this, or Deborah that. And I'll be like, oh. So I was seeking that reassurance from her every time to actually go in and make sure my house was tidy before mum come. Now, some people actually laugh at me because I am a bit of a clean freak in certain areas. So people go, you're worried about your house. Yeah, I think we all have these things about ourselves. So, but when mum used to come into the house and not say anything, I also took that as a compliment. So she wasn't actually, in my words, putting me down. She actually was generally saying, yeah, the house is tidy, because she didn't need to say anything. Now, this is my mother's stuff for me, not for me. My mother's stuff for me. This is mum's stuff for her. So when people give us that compliment, it can be verbally, or it can be emotionally, or it can be energy-wise. The other thing is there's also praise and reprimand. So when people give a compliment, there's also the other side when they're not giving a compliment. So are we seeking that is the other key thing here. So go back to my notes. Where am I? Why they feel it's important to say. So they may generally just say it because, wow, your house is very tidy, or wow, your hair looks amazing, or every time I say that I think about my hair, so please don't look at my hair. Seeking a compliment there. This is where you go, your hair looks amazing. And nothing comes up. So that's me seeking a compliment. Whereas me going, oh, does my hair look good? Am I going on about my hair too much? Am I going to keep talking about my hair? This is waiting for me to actually get that compliment back from you. So is it really important to have that confirmation back to you? Because if you actually take ownership of who you are as a person, you're actually okay with who you are. So you're not seeking that compliment. You're not seeking that praise. You're not seeking that significance out there in the world. So when somebody gives you a compliment, there's a self-doubt you have within yourself that you may not have actually known that's what's going on. So your self-doubt is actually already saying to you something, and you're seeking that praise or reprimand, praise or significance to come back to you to make yourself feel better, to put your shoulders back and go, yes, I am looking great, or yes, I did an amazing job with that, or yes, I can do that, or yes, yes, yes. And so you have that element of self-doubt in you. So the universe is giving you and providing you with something that's going to give you a different element of level of, yes, you've actually got this. So you cannot have challenge without support, and you cannot have support without challenge. So if you're self-doubting yourself about something and you're putting yourself down, you're also praising yourself about something and putting yourself up. If somebody's challenging you for something, there's also an equal amount of support coming in that's supporting you. If someone's supporting you and giving you a compliment, there's also an equal amount of somebody who's actually thinking you're not that great at that. And that's just a universal law that allows us to walk through life not seeking praise and not being put down by our challenges, by actually seeing that there is an equal amount of that. And I challenge you now to actually look at a time when somebody has complimented you and look at who is actually giving you that other, their hair doesn't look that great after all. Or they're complimenting you on a job. And who's that person who's thinking that you're not great at that job? There's also another exercise of the other way when someone's actually challenging you. Who is that person who's supporting you? So they may be challenging you on saying you're not a great business person. So who is that person who's supporting you and saying that you are a great business person? When you can see there's two sides equal to our challenge and our support, or our support and our challenge, it allows us to move forward with ease. When you receive that compliment, the key here is to move forward with ease, is actually don't get elated. Don't go, yeah, I'm amazing at that job. Yes, I'm frickin' fantastic. I can do that. There's no need to do that. You just take that compliment and you just go, thank you. Now, sometimes we find that hard to actually say thank you for what's going on, but if we can speak from the heart, it allows us to speak from the heart and have no obligation of anything in return. So take that compliment. It's their opinion. It's what they're thinking right now. Acknowledge it with, as I say, with no obligation to say it back. So if someone goes, oh my gosh, your hair looks great today. What have you done? Oh, I've just washed it. There's no need for you to go, and your hair looks great too. There's no need to send that compliment back. There's no obligation. If you generally would like to speak from the heart and tell them that their hair looks amazing or they're a great friend or anything, that's totally okay, but there's no need to give that compliment back to somebody just because somebody compliments us. Because then it's ingenuine and it's obligation. And you don't want to be doing ingenuine or obligation because it's not going to allow your heart and your soul to feed it. It's just going to go into that build and destroy mindset. What else? Giving compliments, that's the other one. So when we give compliments, serve from the heart, just like what I was saying. So actually say to someone, you've done a great job with cleaning your room, And that's okay by saying, however, it could have been done in half the time. That's not the sandwich. People talk about the sandwich, how you've got to go praise, slam, praise. It's not about the sandwich. It's actually saying challenge and support, support and challenge. You've done a great job tidying your room, children. However, it could have been done in half the time. You're not praising them enough that they're going to get elated and they're not going to do it again, but you're giving them a little challenge in there, and it's a little challenge just for them to go, yeah, you're right, actually, I could have done it. It's just a thought process. That's all it is. This is just your thoughts. So when you give that compliment, like I said before, don't wait for that compliment to come back to you. There's no need for that compliment to come back to you. Don't give a compliment for have that significance coming back. Speak from the heart, speak from the heart, speak from the heart. The other one is don't go over the top. Don't go, oh my God, your hair is amazing. Excuse me, look at it. I can't believe it. It's the best I've ever seen it. Because people are then going to go, whoa, all I've done is I've brushed it today. Okay? So there's no need to do that whole, what's really going on here? Are you okay? Are you fishing for a compliment back? What's really going on? So just speak from the heart. Speak from the heart. Receive from the heart. Receive from the heart. Everyone is worthy of a compliment, of giving, and everyone's worthy of a compliment of receiving. It's how you react. It's how you respond. It's how what goes on in your world. Whether you've had a great sleep, if you're feeling frumpy, if you've eaten so much, and people go, "Gosh, you've lost weight," and you're like, "Oh my God, but look what I've done. I've just put this tight top on. Everything's tight. Moan, 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 moan." People don't give a compliment to hear that moan, moan, moan back. People give a compliment because they just feel it's worthy of sending that to you. Okay? I'm hoping this is okay. I can't see any comments coming up here. So fingers crossed this is working for you. If not, I'm going to be doing this blog again, which is all good. I'll just change it around a bit or not. So when you speak with confidence and you speak from the heart, they feel that and they receive that with the heart. Remember that there is always challenge with support. There's always support with challenge. I trust this has helped you here today. I know I've raced through. You've got some tips. Let me know how you go. I'll go back online and see if my technology on my computer actually works. Thank you for joining me today. Are we worthy of compliments? Yes. Are we not worthy of compliments? It depends. It depends on your mood and what's going on in your world. But when you give that compliment and you receive that compliment, just know that's genuine and it's there and there's no obligation for you to say anything further. Thank you. I challenge you today to give 5 compliments. That's 5. 5 compliments out there to people if they're genuine. If they're not genuine, I challenge you to do 4. I challenge you to do 3. I challenge you to do 2. Or just the 1. Or even just look in the mirror and give yourself a compliment. And when you give yourself a compliment, just go, thank you. That's it. No, I got this top on sale. No, I've just washed my hair. No. Excuse me, just speak from the heart, receive from the heart. So thank you, everybody. I'm signing off now and enjoy your day. Compliments all around. Or not. It's up to you how you spend your day. Love you. Thanks for joining.